Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kid Lee. Just sit here and just soak it in here for just a minute. It's Mass Effect Andromeda time. If you don't know, Mass Effect is my favorite series of all time. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at the character creation in Mass Effect Andromeda. So here we go. We're going to go new game. And you do have your quick start options for both Scott and Sarah Ryder if you choose to do so. But of course, we are going to customize. As we fly past this planet here, into the rings. No, it is not the Lord of the Rings. Just the rings. The visuals, the music of this game are just, so nice, so nice. But if you don't know, trying to keep this as spoiler-free as possible, you can play as either male or female, and they are actually brother-sister. Now, there might be more to it than that, but again, I'm trying to keep it spoiler-free. So, here we've got choose gender, customize appearance, choose training, choose name, customize twin. Well, I guess that gives it away. Yes, they're twins. Customize history. Now, you might say, wait a minute, that's kind of weird. First of all, gender, male, female. We'll go ahead and we'll choose Scott for this. And let's go ahead and jump right into customize appearance. So you can either go default or pure customization. Now, up at the top here, we have got the presets. We got face, hairstyle, eyes, makeup, and scars and tattoo. For the presets, they basically just have a bunch of, preset heads that you can mess with. A nice variation of different things if you want to sort of have a starting one to choose from. We're going to go ahead and just go with number 6. And we'll go ahead and switch over to face. So skin tone, brow, cheek, chin, eyes, mouth, and nose. And you'll notice these slider bars are over here on the right side. For skin tone, as you can imagine, it's going to be pretty similar to what you've seen in other games as we very quickly just sort of roll through it there. So pretty classic right there. For brow, we've got height and depth. So you can basically make yourself do this. I'm doing it right now. You guys can't see it. Just up and down. And of course, depth as well. For cheeks, we've got height, width, and, cheek width and cheekbone width. So some pretty nice sliders on that. See, just kind of moving back and forth. We've got your chin options. You want your goatee to be longer or shorter, basically. For eyes, we've got height, depth, and width. Again, pretty standard options. For mouth, pretty nice selection here. You want your lips to be super thickness. Super thickness for all that kissing you're going to do of the ladies. Or the guys. Whichever you like. Whichever you like. And of course, we got the nose options. So overall, this is pretty good. I mean, I would say that it's pretty standard. I think it's right up there with what they did for Dragon Age Inquisition. But pretty standard for this type of game. We'll go ahead and switch over to hairstyle. So hairstyle, hair color, and facial hair type. For hairstyle, you might wonder exactly how many do they have in this game. You can see there are 11. And we'll go ahead and we'll go through all 11 here. I actually like this one. I always like that spiky look. It's like, I'm going to be the blonde, spiky guy. But there's 2, there's 3. And I should note that at the moment, I'm doing this in early access. So currently, there is not an NVIDIA driver out for this game. So it's possible that this is going to look even better. But we won't know for another almost week yet when it comes out on Tuesday. But a lot of these are your very standard military-esque hairstyles. It's like, where do you want your part in your hair to be? Or do you want crazy hair like this? You can do it. You can do whatever you want. So there's your 10. We'll go back to what is actually number 1, which is my Spike. And then for hair color, there's a really good selection here. Really good selection. There are a lot. Now, there is one thing that I'm a little puzzled about, and that is later, they actually do have a color wheel. So why did they not have the color wheel for hair selection, but they've got it for other things? I don't know. That's a little bit weird. But let's go actually down at the bottom here. Guess we can just go ahead and we can do it this way. Ah! You gotta do it. Actually, if you do it too fast, it seems like it kind of flips out a little bit. There we go. We're gonna go super bright red because that is how we are. So, facial hair. How many do they have? They have 8, and that is it. Only 8. So that actually seems a little low in my book. Mustache. That's kind of different. What do they call that? Like the tiger stripe. Just different mustaches and full beards. Now, one thing that they don't have, which I wish they did, was the ability to actually color your facial hair different than your other hair, or even eyebrow. Because it's like my eyebrows are black right now, and then what if I wanted to do a black beard? You know, but there you go. That's all of those. So we'll go ahead and we'll back out. Oop, I backed out too far, actually. All right, so we did hairstyles, so now we'll go to eyes. And here's what I'm talking about. So they've got inner and outer, and then here's like the full color wheel. So why did they not include that for hair? I don't know, but you can have any color of eye that you want to. We're going to go red. And that's actually too pink, so let's slide this thing back over. Keep moving, color wheel. We're going to be the Red Blade. That is our name. The Red Blade. All right, so there's eyes. We got makeup. So here we go. Eyeliner style, eyeliner color, eyeshadow color, lipstick style. Lipstick style? I know, right? Lipstick color, blush style, blush color. So and once again, color wheel. Why not on the hair? I don't know. So here's your eyeliner style. Here's your eyeliner color. Again, the wheel. Eyeshadow options. We're just going to go red. Red. We are going to be the prettiest guy that's ever been in the Mass Effect universe. And there's actually the opacity on this, which is pretty cool. I think I want to go with that. All right. And there's our color option, lipstick style. Now, I don't think I've ever seen this in a game. I could be wrong. You know, I've seen lipstick color options, but actual lipstick styles, and then opacity, and then gloss. That's getting pretty crazy. And there are 8 of these. There are 8 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there you go. You can actually mess with the opacity. You can mess with the gloss. Right? And of course there is our color wheel. And then we got our blush styles. You can go with that same kind of, I don't know, reptilian look. No. We want like the scratch marks. There we go. All right. Cool. And then of course you can change the color if you want. Next, we have got scar tissue, tattoo designs, and tattoo colors. Again, on the tattoo color wheel. So we're going to start with scar tissue. How many scar styles? There are 27, actually, which is pretty cool. And some of them, I think, are designed if you actually go with a bald person. So there's a straight across the face, and then, again, you can mess with the intensity on that, on how crazy you actually want it to get. So there's a scar there. That one's over on the side. On number 3. Number 4 is like you ran into an electric fence. Across the face. Across the eye. You had a run-in with your cat this morning. Your other cat. Your other cat. And then barbed wire. Not as much barbed wire. No, but these actually are pretty good. They do look really, really nice. I will say that. The only thing that I wish, and I could be wrong, but I thought Dragon Age Inquisition had this to where you could actually put down a scar like this and then you could move it. You could say, no, I actually want it to be down across the cheek or something, but I like this pattern. But there's no way to do that in this one, which is a shame. Now we're getting into some more almost burn-like patterns across the eyes, chin. Some more across like the neck. Trying to cover it up. Some better face. And again, if we increase that intensity, you can see what it does. Trying to keep it at about 50% right now for this. There's a more classic eye slash. A lot of games have that. That's almost more of a classic mouth slash. So there we... Oh, where's the last one at? There we go. So there we go. There's all those tattoos. There are a total of 13 tattoos. So there is number 1. So this almost digital look. You can go pretty crazy with that digital look if you wanted to do so. That one is really weird in particular. There we go. Around the ears. Yeah, some of these are definitely cyberpunk-ish. Is what I would call these. Very cyberpunk. So this one is around the forehead. This one's neckline to the ear. Other side. A little bit of a jawbone. Is it other side? Yep, other side. Anything futuristic. Anything futuristic. All the way around the neck. Seems like every game has got that one. Why does every game have the ghost design? But there you go. That was everything that we went through as far as that. So let's go ahead and... I don't want to escape out of that. Actually, I do want to escape out of this. So there's our guy. So real quickly, we'll go through the other options. First of all, you can change your name. You can change your name to whatever you want. The history one that I'll show you here real quick. This is actually interesting. It is whether or not you had a male shepherd or a female shepherd in Mass Effects 1, 2, and 3. So apparently there's going to be some things in game that actually, story-wise, they're going to reference he or she, the shepherd, which is pretty cool. We'll check out the twin customization here in a second, but we want to actually go into the choose training. Now, this game is doing it a little bit different. If you remember Mass Effect 1, you had the option to choose from whether you were a colonist or Earthborn, and then what was your sort of war record. Were you know, what happened to you? And I think they've sort of taken those two things along with choosing a base class, and they've put it under training. Now, if you don't know, in Mass Effect Andromeda, you don't have to necessarily stick with one class. You're actually able to hot swap on the fly. And so what you see here is just sort of a baseline start. Security, bionic, technician, leader, scrapper, or operative. So you'll see here, for security, you actually have concussive shot, and turbocharge, and combat fitness. And you can see that all of them have like a super brief summary on exactly what it is. And biotic has got throw and singularity and barrier. Tech has got overload, invasion, team support. Leader, energy drain, annihilation, team support. Scrapper, charge, combat fitness, and charge, yeah. And then operative is your tactical cloak, your combat fitness, and tactical cloak once again. It's like see above. So it's just sort of like a baseline start is exactly what that's looking for. So to go ahead and wrap this up, we'll go ahead and go into the twin options here. And of course, if you're doing this as a female main, you'd be customizing your brother in this instead of your sister. But I think what we want to do is, if we want to take a look at the presets here just real quick, you can get a baseline for what these are. But I'm assuming, and we're actually going to check this here in a second, but all the options should be the same. We can check out hairstyles, because we know the hairstyles will be different most likely. So, there we go on that. So let's actually just go ahead and confirm. Oops, actually that is not the right button. It keeps hitting like select and then confirm, and I'm like, no, it's not the right button that I want to do. Alright, so yes. Okay, so now we can go into face, and again, same options. Let's go to hairstyle though and see what we have for female hair. We'll just sort of roll through these here real quick. That's 1, that's 2, 3, there's 4, 5 cornrows, 6 all over the place. Let's turn around for this one. That's ponytail. A lot of times I'll go with actually that hairstyle. Let's actually go to like red or... No, purple. There we go. Alright, so there's 8. It's kind of the classic 1 over. 9, short. 10, little ponytail. And 11 is your super short military cut. See, eyes are the same. Yep, all of that's going to be the same. I'm assuming that all the tattoos are going to be the same, but let's just roll through them here real quick. Yep, they're all the same. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a look at the character customization for Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. This game is going to be fantastic. And actually, real quick, I can tell you, I've actually played it. Obviously, I got it here. Well, actually streamed it for about an hour and a half, 2 hours last night, if you're actually watching this on time. So, if you're not following me on Twitch, go ahead and down below this, check out the link for my Twitch channel. I believe it's twitch.tv/kidlee. Do all kinds of really cool stuff on there. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will go ahead and do it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you all so much for watching. And with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.